All right, take two. We were loading rate sheets. So I loaded rate sheets for the three services for the EWR location based on the rate sheets given to me by JJ Saul. So they loaded into the Packet International, the Parcel International Direct, and Parcel International Standard are the three services they've got. All these other DHLeC are the old school ones, which we should just kind of get rid of. So we got those set up. The account is set. Provider account management is set to the subcarrier. Manage rate sheets. So I've got DHL Commerce, DHL Commerce EWR. The rate sheets are all right here. So the rate sheets for these countries are a little different. They're pretty much country code. So you got France rates, you've got Canada rates, you've got Hong Kong rates, you got every country has a rate. And I probably shouldn't have viewed that. So there are some quirks between the three. It's really annoying, but one of them, Canada and the UK are split up into zones. So CA 1, 2, 3, and 4 or something like that, and UK 2, 3, 4 or whatever. Then one of them is, I'm not even going to show that here. So like here's the packet one. So if we go to CA, so for the packet, CA is one zone. It is not broken up. And if we go all the way to the end, we go to UK. No, wait a minute, it's GB in here. G. B is one. So, okay, so the packet is one zone for those two countries. And now we go to the standard, and if we go over to CA is one zone. But I'm going to bet if we go to GB1, interesting. Then the final one is direct, which is this one. And you'll see CA1, 2, 3, and 4. And if we get to the GB, we get GB1. So it's confusing because we got some that are just broken up, some are not. It's like, come on, why couldn't they be consistently zones for each country? But they didn't. So that's the international fun. Okay, so I've got them signed and everything. I've got the rate sheets loaded. I've got them set and managed tiers. I've got the account assigned to a TST02. The next thing is we need shipping services management, which is MGMT shipping services management, where you got to go to the customer or the franchise, the customer, and the service or the carrier, and you have to enable them. This is how you can turn them on. In this case, I've turned on all the big six, although they only do the internationals. So that's one quirk. There's another chart here that talks about these three here are the main domestic, and these three here are the main international. But you'll see that there's some optional ones. The bound printed matter and the marketing parcels are old services. They're keeping for those people using it. If you're not using it, you don't get them. But if you have them, you can think. Same for these ones down here. Like these are out of Canada. We're not supporting anything out of Canada at this time, so we don't have them. And these are a couple of the old legacy ones that if people had them, they do it. Most people are coming in fresh, so we probably will never touch these services. And we got return mails that we aren't ready until later this year, which we have no support for, which shouldn't be too hard to add if they want us to. So I've enabled it for these things. So if I go to TST, I go to impersonate. Now I'm expecting it not to work. I'm not, well, the quote. So if I go to ship, and so there we go. There's the domestic services, but we are going to go to Canada. So test, TOKOKO, Cardston, 1, 2, 3, test. And so we get Some of the old ones. I gotta go find where they are enabled. Disable, disable. Um, Save back. So there's, let's see, if disable those, what happens when I refresh? Okay, back to Canada. International standard, international direct, international standard. Okay, so we got 2 international standards. There we go. Those are the V2 services. I love how they consolidated. So, back to Canada. We got 3. All right, test, make test, TOKOKO. Cards done. 1, 2, 3. Test. 555, 555, 5555. Okay. Let's see. 5 by 5 by 5 by 5 pounds. Customs amount $5. Stuff. Because this is ends up acting like USPS International, you have to do commercial invoice. 5-1. Okay, now I get a quote. Which, as I said, I expected because there's a bug in this. Where is it? There we go. No. Tier. Nope. This one. ISA RAM. Boom. Okay, so I've added these things. We got these rate sheet set. I got problems with it. Essentially, I've got to add the tier assignment record to the database for these, or update these ones because these are now pointing to the wrong ones. Subcarrier. So again, we added the subcarrier. Let's see. System settings, subcarrier. What did we do? EWR is 1. Okay, so I'm going here. I am setting 1. I've got to do something else too. I need to know tier. So let's see. Let's go back to this one. Select star from ISA rims tier and run that. Okay. Default carrier 9. We're not doing tiers on this. Okay, got an error. What did I do wrong? Oh, it's 8 right there. It's already set. Carrier 8. So if I go back to this one, subcarrier 1, 8. And I make sure that's the latest date. All right. Essentially, I need here this thing that's going to point to the subcarrier and the tier. And if I did that right, still won't get a quote. All right, so I've got to figure that out. Let's try another service. And that is that. So I'm doing something wrong. Okay, so we're going to do another break. as I figure out these problems and go on. So, yeah, enjoy.